Good Wednesday. No, Thursday. See? Living up to my name already. Not even mere seconds into the stream. And already I am exposing to everyone why it is I am called Dum Dum. Anyhow, all that said, it's Dum Dum 31 here. I got you, Gum Gum. We're gonna have some fun.
Boy, I tell you what, we're in for some good times tonight, boys and girls. We're gonna get down and dirty with Dum Dum 31 and Thurman Thundercock.
That's that voice right there. That one I was just saying, that ridiculous nightmare of a voice. That's
Thurman Thundercock.
He hosts a radio show. Actually, a radio show that's in the works right now. I've yet to release it. And that show goes by the name of Strange Talk with Strange People. I hope to be introducing that to the world soon. And I apologize in advance if your children catch wind of that, if they ever hear that. And then they go about saying the things that is said by Thurman Thundercock and his colorful array of very interesting guests. I mean, just you kind of got to think about it. It's called Strange Talk with Strange People, hosted by Thurman Thundercock. Quite clearly, it's not one meant for the youngers. So be sure to stand by and be prepared to tune in for that one, because it's sure to at least pique your interest for a little bit and maybe leave you a bit concerned. At the very least, hopefully you enjoy it. If not, hopefully you're confused by it. So without further ado, let me get right down to it. And first, I must, as always, begin the stream with the most important part of the stream, which is the part where I tell you, all of you beautiful, beautiful people here in chat, that you must go through life being a kind person. That's it. Just be nice to everyone at all times. Approach all things with kindness in your heart and pure and good intent. And typically, good things will happen for you. Not always. Life's just kind of messed up like that. Trust me. I've been on the the receiving end of life's harsher stick, if you will. And it can be quite cruel. But regardless, it is imperative that all of us approach everything with kindness in our hearts and good intent. So as I always say, sometimes it doesn't always work out. Sometimes people are just not nice people, in which case, you do your best still to remain kind with them. If things get to where, your life's in danger and all that kind of nonsense, you do what you got to do. But otherwise, be a nice person, be a good person, so on and so forth. And now let's get down to it. We're going to look here and see what games I want to play. I was thinking Battlefield. Thinking Battlefield 5, but I'm not really seeing anybody. Oh, it looks like my buddy Hitman Pike, the myth, the man,
the legend, KLW Hitman Pike,
has sent me an invite. So we're going to go ahead and hop in party with good old Hitman Pike. Oh, well, maybe not. Looks like he's got a handful of people in there that I just don't want to annoy. And that's exactly what would happen. Those guys, they take their game a little bit more seriously. So we're going to, not Pikey. He'd be totally cool with me streaming in there, but I don't want to drive Beard and Dalton and Abbott and everyone else. Totally insane. So we will look for other people
who we can harass relentlessly, and they won't fucking lose their minds on us for doing so.
So, boy, I'll tell you what, let's just go on through that there friends list and see who we got playing. Anything good? Pop, pop, pop. If we don't find anybody, I'm going to go ahead and hop in some Grand Theft Auto. And I'll probably just get in a private server, just because, and just fly around in a helicopter and talk to you beautiful people. The best part about it is that while I'm doing that, it's like I'm actually talking to nobody. And that, I guess you could say, means I'm insane. Which is fine. I'm okay with being that crazy dude that just talks to himself in his room staring at a monitor. It's no biggie, So, anywho, going through, I'm not seeing anyone playing anything I feel like playing, or if they are, it's too big of a party. See, I had that issue last night. If you saw my stream yesterday, I apologize for the sound. My goodness, it was rough. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and check real quick and make sure I'm not sounding like I'm inside of a Yeti's butthole in a cave like it was yesterday. No, it sounds like the echo is not there. And you know what I think it was? I think it was that the way I've got the party chat, because I want you guys to be able to hear my party, right? We're having good talks and usually just a bunch of stupid stuff, which is, it can be funny. I want you guys to hear them. Otherwise, I'm just talking to people you guys can't hear, and that is even weirder than me talking to myself. So anyhow, I had that going yesterday, and it was creating this weird echo because it was like meshing up with the game sound. It was like playing the game sound with the party somehow. Still not quite certain how that happened. I'm pretty sure I know how, but unfortunately, I did not have a ready fix for that. So it's kind of hit or miss. We'll see. We'll see. If I get into a party tonight, maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. Either way, going through here, not really seeing anything too interesting. Excuse me. Nope. All right. So I guess in that case, let's go. What do you guys think? Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption 2. I'd like to get a vote there in chat. Oh, also, if you are watching me on YouTube or you are watching me on Facebook, I'm not seeing the chat. It looks like currently all I can see is my Twitch chat. So, I do apologize if you're watching me on YouTube or you're watching me on Facebook. If that is the case and you want to say something to me, you want to request like a voice, I could do that. You request an impression, I could do it. Some of them I can't do right now. I've had a bit of some head congestion for a while. I'm actually going to be seeing a pulmonologist here pretty soon to kind of help with that, because what good is life for me if I can't talk like all kinds of other crazy people and cartoon characters? That's kind of my thing. Boy, I'll tell you what, I really like to do the cartoon impressions. But see, like, even Hank, that's the easiest one for me, and I struggle with it right now because, again, head congestion. So, anyhow, let's just, like, fly around at GTA. Why not? Why not? I don't really have anybody else in there. Ooh, I don't know why the stream quality has gotten so low. I am very sorry for that. Let me see if there is anything that I can do to fix this. Not certain that there is. Let's see. Boop, boop, boo. I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay. Dropped frames 0. So far, so good. Says it's good. It doesn't look good to me. I'm not sure exactly what the deal is with that. Hopefully, it looks okay for you guys. I am so sorry if it doesn't. I will go ahead and inform everyone that, yes, in fact, I do get my internet from a freaking walnut. If you've watched the past few nights, you know the whole story about Frankfurt the Fuck Pug. He lives down by the creek, and he rigged up this super crappy internet for me, but it's better than nothing, I guess, just slightly. So anyway, he rigged up this super crappy internet for me. He took a walnut and a bunch of squirrel tails and random bits of crap that he found laying around outside, and he just like strung it all together and crammed it into the back of my Xbox, and also to my computer, and then the magic of interwebs just kind of happened. So, anywho. Okay. That's why it's so poopy, the stream quality. And I'm super sorry about that. I can't change the quality. So, and you know, so I used to stream a good bit back in the day, man. I used to, a little bit. I was a shoutcaster for some competitive Battlefield. And some things happened in my life that caused me to have to take a almost 3-year break. And I'm just getting back to it. And lo and behold, there's quite a bit I've forgotten. Quite a bit I didn't know to begin with. I'm learning, so bear with me. And I hope you enjoy it. Because I'll only get better, right? I'll only get better. Or I'll tell you what. Well, I guess I could find a way to get worse. I'll try not to, though. I'll try really hard not to. Anywho, if you haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5 before, get used to the screen you're seeing here, because this is the game. The goal of the game is to not die of boredom whilst sitting through 17 billion loading screens.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, it takes a good long time.
Hey, look, I got awarded a whole bunch of money for a Prime Gaming promotion. See, that's what you get for having Amazon Prime, apparently, as well as rapid delivery of ordered products from the interwebs. You also get sweet, sweet hookups on Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, and all kinds of other sweet stuff. So, anyhow, you know, be a super consumer, I suppose, is the message there. Which I'm not really too sure how I feel about that. Actually, I do know how I feel about that, but I won't say it. I won't say it. And just because I don't feel like dealing with the instant canceling of myself. So I'm going to steer clear of that. Looks like it's actually going to try and load me in fairly quickly, which is super cool.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and check and make sure this isn't looking too terrible. I bet it's ultra uber blurry. Okay, it's not that bad. I think I could deal with that. I don't know. You guys tell me. Hopefully it's not horrific. I kind of get the feeling that it's probably horrific, but again, I apologize if it is.
Oh, dear sweet God.
Sounds like the kids are up to their freaking craziness. So the name of this game, when I'm playing it, like after you get through the loading screen part, which is actually the funnest part of the game, the whole trying not to die of boredom. Oh, look at the lag, y'all.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, so the name of the game is to not become sick with rage when all the children with their flying rocket cars and you know their rocket bikes with the homing missiles and whatnot come down and just straight diddle you for no reason. Look, I'm gonna approach this friendly fella up here, this green dot I see ahead on my little mini map, and he's probably gonna hurt me. He's gonna touch me in a bad way.
He's gonna touch me in a naughty way that's gonna make me cry.
I hope he doesn't, but he probably will. So I changed my mind. I'm just, you know, I know way better than flying up on someone's butt in Grand Theft Auto. Also, this here go-kart is the sexiest thing on earth. What had happened was I got this go-kart, and then my wife appeared. She just materialized in front of me, and she's real hot. She's like, I'm going to marry you and be your wife. That's how I ended up getting married, because I own this go-kart in Grand Theft Auto 5. Took one look at that thing, and she's like, that makes up for your really small membership to the place where I get my hair cut and my mustache styled. So, thank goodness for this go-kart. It's super cool. Just kind of cruise around on it. In all honesty, it's pretty much trash. Like, you can't even hop over a freaking sidewalk unless you're going Mach Jesus.
Sweet Mach Jesus is the speed at which you must travel to mount a fucking curb in this goddamn go-kart in Grand Theft Auto 5.
So I haven't played in a while, and when I do play, I don't pay any attention. I don't really know where anything is. Let's go to the casino, huh? And yes, I know I can do the little quick thing, you know, but I just do it this way because I don't care.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day, driving the my go-kart, having fun today. Going down the road to casino. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba.
I kind of feel like just cruise around in my little helicopter. I have a good time in my little helicopter. I think about, let's see. Since I'm not in a party, I suppose I could tell you guys the story, the tragic story, no less, of Whitey and Blackie. I know what you're thinking right off the top of your head, but you need to stop thinking that. It's a story about my beloved gerbil friends. And look, the Rocket Bike Man's gonna come diddle my butthole. Anyway, so my little gerbils that I had when I was but a young boy. Nigh but 6 years old, maybe. Yes, I did. I had 2 Arabian mutant gerbils. I can't remember if they were Arabian mutant gerbils or just mutant gerbils or what. But I was enamored with them because they were freaking cool. So Whitey, she was the female, obviously, right? Because she was the she. So she was this little white, she's a little spotted like white and black, sweet little gerbil. The sweet, innocent, precious little gerbil thing. she was into crafting. She really enjoyed crafting. And she's always like grabbing stuff in her little gerbil house and building sweet nests and all that kind of thing. And she was just a sweetheart all the way around. And anyway, so she was married to Blackie, who was this big old black gerbil. He had these little white paws, like he had white socks on basically. It was pretty cool. It looked like he wore those like fancy gloves, right? He had fancy dress gloves on all the time. And they got along just dandy for a while. Got along just dandy until they didn't. You see, Whitey and Blackie got a little bit too close one day. And a little while later after that, Whitey had little baby gerbils, right? She had just a few little baby gerbils. I don't really remember how many, but it was enough to make what occurred shortly after their birth just stand out in my memory as one of the most horrific things that my eyes ever beheld. And so what had happened?
See, what had happened was,
She had those babies. And I was all excited about it, and I went to school. One day I came home from school, and I rushed into my room to go see Whitey and Blackie and you know, continue to fawn over their new little babies. Because, I mean, it's just how cool is that, you know? They've got all these little baby gerbils. They're super cute. Actually, they were kind of creepy looking, but whatever. Well, anyway, so I come into my room and I go over there to see it, and I found a bloodbath, because one of them, I'm thinking it was Blackie, but, you know, innocent until proven guilty and all that kind of nonsense. I'm thinking it was him because he was absolutely 100% coated in blood in chunks. They fed upon their young, to put it kindly. They tore them asunder. There were baby gerbil chunks just all over the place, and I was absolutely mortified. I was horrified. I mean, I could not believe what I'd seen. I didn't know quite how to properly punish the gerbils for doing so, and I'm pretty sure to this day it was Blackie. I mean, Whitey, I don't think she had it in her to do something like that, and he was a little aggressive sometimes. Like, I think he bit me a couple of times. Nothing too bad, but, you know, he did it. So, anyhow, didn't have a way to punish him or anything, and I remember my mom trying to help me clean them. Like, you know, clean up their little abode and everything afterwards. And I barely remember, but I do remember being in the bathroom and there just being gerbil blood and chunks all over the place, and my mom sitting there trying to wash them, and like I could tell she was not in any way, shape, or form interested in holding these blood-drenched freaking murder gerbils. But she did anyway, because that's a mother's love for you. And I remember she almost drowned Whitey by mistake, and I was just absolutely horrified. I mean, the whole thing had me in shock for a while. But, you know, probably only a couple of days, because I was like 6 or 7, and you know how that goes. You're 6 or 7 years old, you kind of move on from things, and get right back at life. And I remember kind of hoping that they had more babies, which now looking back on that, I don't know that that was like the best thing. But, yeah, they didn't have any more babies, because it wasn't long after that Blackie viciously murdered Whitey, as he had done to all her beautiful little chillins. So, yeah, I had to endure that at a young age. It definitely left a mark on me. So now I'm kind of always worried when anything, like anybody has a baby or anything, I'm like, don't eat it. Don't eat your baby. Not a thing that you should do. Gerbils do it, and that does not make it okay. It just does not make it okay, just because gerbils do that sometimes. I guess all kinds of things eat the babies. You guys probably knew that. I'm sure you did. Bright, beautiful people, and you're fully aware that nature can be just a vicious mistress. And yeah, gerbils are some tough little bastards, and sometimes just some very cruel and horrifying beasts. You always want to be nice to gerbils, because you never know. I'll tell you what, you don't never know what they might get up to. Can you imagine if Blackie had gotten loose one night in my sleep whilst I slumbered, and like crawled up onto my bed and just took me out? Maybe I didn't give him like pellets he liked or something. I used to give him these little sticks, these colored little like wood chunks for him to gnaw on. What if he only liked the blue ones or something, and I gave him a bunch of orange ones, and he's like, you know what? I've had enough of your shit. and he gets out of his cage and comes and just beats me down with one of those orange sticks, just making sure he got the message across. Like, you never know. You gotta watch yourself with them gerbils, man. Shit can get sketchy real fast. So, yeah. Let's see, another horrifying pet story. Oh, God. So, around the same time, actually, very near the same time, I had started, I think, first grade. I believe I was in the first grade. And at this time, my little brother, who's 3 years younger than me, was going to, like, a half-day thing, like half-day of school or something, preschool, something like that. And there was this kid that would come over. My mom would watch him and take them both to the preschool. That kid's name was Dustin, if I remember correctly. It was a long time ago. Very long time ago. But, so they would get to hang out, and they'd go to this school all day. Or, sorry, half day, and then they come back home and hang out all day. And I would get home from school, and about an hour later, Dustin's parents would come and get him. But during that time, my little brother Tyler, myself, and Dustin, we would all hang out and play and just have a wonderful time. Well, I had a fish tank, and I loved it. I loved my fish tank. I was so proud of all my fish. I had bala sharks, I had a little catfish, I had goldfish, I had cichlids. There were just all kinds of neat little fish in there, and of course, you know, I had a name for all of them. I don't think I remember any of them. They were incredibly original, just like Whitey and Blackie. For instance, the goldfish was Goldie. I do remember that, and Goldie got huge. Too huge. So, I used to find Goldie, and I would get mad, and I'd scold Goldie. I'd be like, Goldie, no, that's a naughty goldfish. You shouldn't do that. What you've done is bad. And that would be like when Goldie would eat some of the cichlids or cichlids. I think they were called cichlids. I can't remember. These little tiny fish. They're kind of cool, but they're very small. Anyway, Goldie, when he got too big, he started eating them suckers every now and then. And he was big enough to suck them into his mouth, but not big enough to swallow them. So we'd have to like try and pull him out. I think that happened twice. My dad would go and catch this freaking giant fat goldfish and like yank fish out of his mouth so he wouldn't die. And the whole time I'm just like terrified and freaking out and shrieking like, yeah, God, save my goddamn goldfish, and also scold him severely for harming the cichlids or whatever the hell it's called. And yeah, so that happened all the time. Well, one day I come home from school, go into my room. Tyler and Dustin are nowhere to be found, and that's not a good sign, right? And I go in there and I look at my fish tank and I see a bunch of dead-ass fish floating belly up, just floating all over the fish tank. And I have an absolute come apart like, WTF, mate? What's happened here? And basically what had happened was Tyler, the loving younger brother that he was trying to help me out. He really was. He honestly was. I didn't even get mad at him when he did this, actually, which is kind of crazy. Looking back at it, I'm really honestly surprised I didn't just flip the hell out on him. He was trying to help the fish, so he fed them. He fed them every single piece of food that we had, like that whole fish food container. He just poured it in there, and fish being fish, they ate the shit out of that stuff. And I think he might even put some of like the fish tank cleaning solution or something in there, because it killed like 90% of my fish. They were pretty much all dead. And so that was horrifying. That was a horrible thing. So that's what happened to my fish. As a matter of fact, that is what happened to my fish. Like, I think they ended up, within a week or two of that, I didn't have fish anymore. They ended up all dying. And, I mean, obviously it was related to that. So most of them died that very day. The remainder died very shortly after. Horrible experience. So moving on a few years down the road, we had moved several times, and Blackie was still with me. I had this gerbil forever, man. I mean, seriously, I had that thing for, good God, probably at least 6 years, 5-6 years, I think. Something like that. And of course, I could be totally wrong about the time frame because I was a kid, and you know how kids are with time frames and whatnot. But I did have it for a long time, and I do know that because we had moved, let's see, a good 4 times. I was in a military family. My dad was in the military, and we moved probably 4 times. The last 2 were shortly after he got out of the military. He was explosive ordnance detail in the Air Force. And after he got out, we moved states, and then we ended up moving back at that time to Kansas, and I still had Blackie with us. And I remember it was shortly after we had moved into what became the home that we lived in all the way through, you know, my high school, my brother's high school, and even my younger sister's high. She's 7 years younger than me, and she went kindergarten through 12th grade in that town from that house. But anyhow, very shortly after we had moved there, I remember one night we were all standing outside. It was a summer night. We were standing in the driveway. Mom and Dad drinking a beer, all the kids just kind of hanging out. And we were watching the neighbors across the street riding all over the place with their four-wheelers. Because my house, the house that we lived in at that time, was at the very end of town. It was on the corner of literally the street heading out of town. So at my corner, it went from pavement to dirt road. And it was a beautiful area. Like that area, that, you know, it was Kansas, is plains and whatnot, but it was pretty cool living in that, you know, living in a small town and having but at the same time, you know, so we have all the friends there, but at the same time, we've got that big open area to go and play and whatnot, running crazy down that dirt road and the fields and everything. So we were standing out there watching our neighbors going crazy on their four-wheelers and whatnot, and I'm telling you, we couldn't have lived there for maybe 2 or 3 months. My dad went inside the house for something. And I remember hearing a ruckus, and then he came back out, and I don't remember exactly what he said, but it got us to go inside because something bad had happened. And he told me not to go downstairs, and that something had happened, so I just immediately ran down there, knowing it had something to do with Blackie, and it did. Blackie was dead. He had been cold-ass slaughtered by our cat, Lucky, who I had adopted. There's a good story behind that kitty cat, too. That thing was a trooper, but she had it out for Blackie. I think she heard about what Blackie had done to Whitey before and just wasn't having that. She didn't feel safe living in the same house with a murder gerbil, and so she took it upon herself to make sure that she didn't have to live under threat of pain from that gerbil. And so she went into my room, and she, you know, got into his tank, like knocked it off of the stand where it was on, shattered it. And then they had an epic chase. You could tell because the whole basement was thrashed, and he lay slaughtered a fair distance away from the room. He was close to the stairs. I think he knew where, you know, he was like, I'm going to go get Pappy. He's going to save me. And he ran for his dear life, but he didn't quite make it because she was a cat and she tore his ass to shreds. And yeah, it was awful. It was awful. It really was awful. That one.
Yeah, that one stuck with me for a hot minute. Yes, it did. I was very disturbed by what I had seen
When that occurred, it was terrible, terrible. I was just not a happy kid at that time. So, yeah, that's what had happened to the murder gerbils, the innocent gerbil as well, and the baby gerbils, and then my fish. It was awful. Awful. So, anyhow, that's the story of some horrible crap that happened to my beloved pets as a young child. Anybody here in chat have any similar horrifying stories, tales of pain and sorrow from your childhood?
Do feel free to comment and inform me as to what had happened to you as a young'un.
What had gone wrong? What had gone right? So, in any case, you know, I managed to move on from that somehow. Probably had to have years and years of therapy. I'm going with I had years and years of therapy to cope with the horrific things that happened to those poor critters. But that's life, man. Life could be just brutal. Believe it. Absolutely can. So, anyhow, life can be good too, man. Really can be. Really can be. I had a lot of good things happen to me in my life. I've had a lot of not so good things happen to me in my life, but can't focus on that. Apparently, I can't fly my helicopter today because I keep clipping it on the bridge and whatnot. Sure, it's not the most entertaining thing. I'm gonna just crash it real quick so I can get a new one. That's what we do, right? Just give up. Just like that.
Well, I'll tell you, epic gameplay from Dum Dum today.
Just the best. I was really hoping to get into some Battlefield with the people. Unfortunately, I don't see anybody playing it. Let me give it another check real quick, just because. Yeah, Pikey, I see you invited me, man, but you're in that party, dude. You are in that party, and I do not want to go in there and annoy everybody. So I'm just not going to do that. Not going to do that. That's out of kindness, obviously. Go over here. Guess I can't do it from that. Oh, Boone's online. Sweet deal. Let's see if he's in a party. He is not. Why not? So Boondock Saints, that beautiful
Son of a bitch right there, Boondock Saints.
he is actually the leader of my competitive Battlefield 5 team. And it's not just Battlefield 5. We compete in Battlefield 1 as well. And pretty much any Battlefield that we can compete in, we will hop in and do it to it. Because it is awesome to do. Hey, we got Hoolies on too.
Well, I'll tell you what the hell?
Why aren't they in parties? It's super bizarre. Might have to get them together and play as some battle plebe. Alrighty. Trying to think, there was something I wanted to do in GTA that's kind of funny. Can't remember what though. Let's go ahead and change up the clothes. I'm gonna, there we go. Silly Dum Dum. It's the sexiest shit ever. This is an exact replication, a perfect example of how I look. He does kind of look like me, but that is exactly how I dress at all times. At all times. That my shorts are green. I actually do wear shorts like that just to be an ass. I wear really, really short shorts. They're called Silkies. I'll put those on with some combat boots and some aviator sunglasses. And I do have the handlebar mustache. And I hop on my bicycle and I ride around and I ring that bell. It's like ching ching, you know. Typical bicycle bell. And I do it because it's fucking ridiculous to do stuff like that. And I enjoy doing ridiculous things. So. That's the story about that. Trying to message my buddy. Here we go. See, I hate it when I do this because I can't remember my password. You guys do that? You have like a million accounts and you can't remember passwords to anything. I do that, and it sucks. Yeah, see, I can't remember the stupid password, and I don't want to go through the whole damn thing. Deal with it, but I'm gonna. So I can message my buddy Pikey. That's not it. That's not the one. Not what I want. Well, that really sucks. I was really hoping to... Oh, there we go. I can message him.
Parky! Hi there, Parky. Come play a game with me, buddy. Well, I'll tell you what, it'd be really cool if you came and played a game with me, so I'm not just kind of running around here in GTA doing jack diddly ding ding jerk.
Okay, how about you come play a game? I'd really enjoy it if you came and played a game with me. It'd be super swell.
So far, I've just sat here telling truly horrific stories about the deaths of my beloved pets as a young child. And I don't know if you guys really want to hear about that, but it's what had happened. So, anyhow. Ooh, if you guys watch tomorrow night, which I truly hope you do, you will see a competitive Battlefield 5 match between my beloved team.
LRRP versus, I think, EOW.
Matter of fact, yes, it is EOW. And I think it was originally going to be a 16v16, I think, Conquest. But now, I think we're up to 20v20 or something like that. I'm not sure. Either way, it's going to be freaking sweet.
It really is going to be freaking awesome.
And also, in the future, in the very near future, I hope, I will be streaming those games. Of course, it puts my... Oh, yep. Sometimes when you call in your helicopter here, my nephew calls it helicopter. I'll just say that for him one time. It'll put it way up on the bridge that you can't get to it. It's really fucking annoying. I'm not trying to shoot any helicopters. Just trying to fly around. So anyway, yeah, we're going to have that match tomorrow, and then in the near future, very hopefully the near future, I plan to start shoutcasting competitive Battlefield again, because my goodness, it is super fun. Tell you what though, it is also quite challenging. Up, into the water we go. We're not. Yeah, it can be very, very challenging, at least for me, because it's on Xbox, and the cam controls are just, man, really not super user-friendly. DICE, I don't know, you know, I'm not complaining. I mean, I can't imagine there's a super easy way to set that up with an Xbox controller, because there really is a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of different things to control and manipulate in that spectator mode. But man, when you're trying to shoutcast with that, it can be really, really, really tough. You know, there are some people out there that are really good with the cams, and it just takes time, takes a lot of practice. I know a lovely streamer that does cover a lot of competitive Battlefield. She's been covering, I think, almost all the matches that I've seen lately from the league that we're playing in. Her name is Umi-chan, U-M-I-C-H-A-N. I believe that is her Twitch name as well. I think it might be Umi-chan TV or TTD, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. You guys ought to check her out. She does an incredible job with the shoutcasting. She's got that cam control down super pat. So, you know, if she could lend some of that talent to me for the cam controls, it'd be super awesome. But I understand I've just got to get back in and put my time in again. I used to be able to do it okay in Battlefield 1, but like I said, life decided to drop trout
And take a huge fucking steaming cleaver or whatever the hell.
Cleveland Steamer. Yeah, that nastiness.
Decided to just shit all over me in my entire existence.
It really did. Life was just a piece of crap to me past couple of years. So, kind of got out of all that. Trying to get back into it now. It's a good thing, too. It's a really good thing. It is. It is. It's nice to get back on, do some streaming and goofing and whatnot. Really do enjoy it. But I really am looking forward to getting back into the shoutcasting. It'll be a good time. Hopefully it'll be a good time. Here, I'm going to hit up my boyos and girlos in Discord and see if we're playing Battlefield 5. Hopefully I don't crash into a freaking mountain in the process. It's really weird. Normally I don't, you know, not ever. I don't usually come up short with anything to say, but I'm kind of tired, to be completely honest. You know, it's been a Thursday. Not been a bad day, really. It's just kind of tired. Really kind of wish we had some folks to play with in here, but it is what it is. I gotta hop off and go to bed soon anyway.
I'm a responsible-ish adult, and I make myself go to bed at a decent hour every day because I hate feeling like shit in the morning.
I usually don't feel good anyway because I've got, you know, pretty messed up back, unfortunately. Anybody that's watching this that has spinal cord damage, spinal cord injuries, anything like that, dude, I literally feel your pain. It is horrific, and I'm sorry that you've got to deal with it. So, yeah, I know all too well what that's like. It's life-changing. That's the thing. People don't really understand, like, yeah, you hear, oh, back pain's the worst, blah, blah, blah. But until you deal with it, I don't think you really understand just how bad it actually is, because it just ruins it's just terrible, man. Terrible. And I found out yesterday, too, that I quite likely have rheumatoid arthritis and, like, actual fibromyalgia. I guess a lot of doctors just kind of throw that term around when they have undiagnosed issues in the body. But, you know, I went and saw a rheumatologist yesterday, took a bunch of tests, did some labs, x-rays, all that kind of stuff. Find out in a couple of weeks for sure what's, you know, what's going on with all that. But she seemed pretty confident that I'm packing a hefty case of rheumatoid arthritis, which is, you know, wonderful, as well as some significant fibromyalgia on top of my really, really screwed up spine. So my life is just the best. I wake up every day and I petition the gods or God or whatever the hell it was, you know, the aliens, whoever it was that is responsible for this body. And I thank them for it, because what a blessing to be alive and all that. But also, I'm like, dude, where is the recall on my spine? You know, I'm pretty sure that there should be a recall out on that model of spine. I guess it'd be early 87 model spines. Ought to be a recall out on it. Yeah, granted, I heard it got messed up pretty bad years and years ago. I think it was 13 years ago to be specific. But in any case, the rest of my body's all screwed up too. You know what, to be honest, I blame that on the garbage pail food that we eat. I'm not sure how familiar or knowledgeable you are with all the crap that goes into processed food, but dude, it really is as bad as you hear. Like, it honest to God is as bad as you hear. Your gut, right? Your gut biome, that is the bacteria within your gut, that basically dictates essentially pretty much everything about your body. It's gonna determine how well you feel, how well you sleep, your mood, everything. It is hugely important to eat right and to eat healthy. And sadly, in this bizarre culture nowadays, all the food, even if it's marked healthy, 9 times out of 10 is really not. It's a lot of times it's got all kinds of just horrible garbage added to the food to, you know, keep it quote-unquote fresh longer, make it prettier, make it smell better, taste better, whatever. But in almost every case, those things that they've added are not so good for our bodies, and it just blows my mind that they get away with it, especially considering that it's not any secret that stuff is super bad for you. Like, maybe you've heard about the stuff in deodorant, for instance, paraffin. That's just god-awful for your body. Yeah, I think that's like kind of a heavy metal poisoning type thing almost. Super bad for you. But in any case, because of all that stuff, my wife and I, we have now for a while been trying to eat healthier. Actually, for a few years, we've gone off and on these different diets. We definitely make sure to steer clear from absolute terrible food. We don't eat perfect all the time, but we do try to do our best. We make our own bread often. We haven't done it in a while because we've been pretty darn busy, but we try to stay away from gluten, you know, cut out as much sugar as possible, all that kind of stuff. And I'm telling you what, you really do feel better, and you absolutely, I personally, I do feel a good bit better when we eat healthier, and it, you know, you get a more routine sleep schedule down. It makes all the difference. I've never been a big sleeper. I get 4 to 6 hours, I think, is my average, which I guess the average amount of sleep for most people actually is just over 6 hours a night, something like that, almost 7 hours. But yeah, after, I think it only took me maybe a month to really get it back down to where it's like, okay, I'm going to bed at this time every night. Whether I fall asleep or not, I'm in bed. It's been good. It's been really helpful. Feel a lot better. Couple that with the diet, and it's just, you know, win-win all the way around. Anyone that's watching in chat, I strongly urge and support you in your endeavors, should you so choose, to improve your diet and sleep habit, because my goodness, you will just feel at least marginally better. And trust me, like with someone like me with a super messed up body, marginally better
Is a hell of a lot better than not.
you gotta take what you can. Truly do. Boom. There we go. Someone's about to murderify me, I'm sure. Oh, it's not. don't know about this first person view. I'm not sure if you guys enjoy it as much. I'm just, again, just kind of goofing off, flying around. Change it. Kaboom. There we go. I think it's fun flying in that mode, but whatever. I think it's something fun we could do. I guess I'll just goof off in my little helicopter. That's what we'll do. Or I'll tell you what, that's the voice of Meatwad, by the way, for those that don't know. And if you don't know who Meatwad is, I strongly urge
Nay, I command,
that you go watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It is the end-all, be-all, best show in the world. It is the only reason that shows like Game of Thrones exist. They could have never done that without Aqua Teen Hunger Force having been a thing. An actual, probably a fact. They'll probably, you know, not take kindly to that statement, but I don't care. I just don't care at all.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force, though. Well, I tell you what, it's about the best damn show on television.
It really is. It's my absolute favorite. Oh, yeah. That's the voice of Meatwad. Can do a whole bunch of other voices as well, unfortunately. I am very congested, especially right now. You can probably hear my nose is super stuffed up. Like R's and S's are a challenge. Because that's how stuffed up my entire head is. Terrible. Protect the targets.
What if I killed the targets? How about I brutally murderify the targets?
And yeah, I know, like, if you're watching this, I get that the Buzzard is not some super vehicle thing, but whatever, man. Like, everybody's got all these crazy-ass fucking rocket bikes with homing missiles and
Indestructible-ass vehicles of war.
and all kinds of crazy shit in this game. I really wish that they would make servers, like, make it an option to be in a server that doesn't have rocket bikes and stuff. That would be super cool. That would be so cool. Or, yeah, I mean, they can have the rocket bike, but dude, ditch the fucking homing missiles. Totally. I wouldn't use them either. Like, I don't even have that bike. I refuse to get that thing. Also, I'm broke as shit. I wasn't always broke as all get out, but, you know, I got to a point with Grand Theft Auto that I was like, you know, screw it. I'm just going to buy a bunch of crap. I don't care. I don't really play it a lot. It's just kind of, I do this in it. I get in, I kind of fly around, goof off. That's about it. Though I do enjoy playing it with my nephew, because I enjoy playing any game pretty much with my nephew. He's a freaking wicked cool kid, super funny little guy, and yeah, we have a lot of fun in GTA. We also have a lot of fun in Red Dead Redemption 2. Also, another really good game, indeed. A lot of people don't like it for whatever reason. I think it's just fine. I typically
Have just a fucking swell time.
in the old Red Dead Redemption 2. And in case you're wondering, which I know you're not, I'm keeping my eye on my Discord right now, waiting to see if we're going to get into some Battlefield. I really probably shouldn't. I do need to hop off here and hit the hay. But before I do that, which I'm not going to do right this minute, but soon, I do want to say that starting soon, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, I'm going to start getting on in the early morning, banging out some streams. I've been thinking about it, knocking one out in the morning and then doing one in the evening. Looks like we're about to have a big-ass lag spike there, so that happens. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing an early stream in the mornings. That one will be kind of by myself, you know, something like this, just kind of flying around, goofing off, talking. What I'd really like to see is some involvement from chat, kind of giving me some prompts, you know, something they want to hear me talk about, or just whatever. Because that'd be a lot of fun. That would truly be a good time. And I do also intend to put out the Strange Talk with Strange People radio show here in the next few weeks. That's actually a lot of work for me. You know, I'm doing it all on my own, using Logic Pro X primarily. What I do is I sit down with my microphone, right? I sit down here in my little makeshift studio. I used to have a studio, but a flood completely destroyed it. a couple of years ago. It was awful. I miss my beloved studio, but hey, such is life. It'll get fixed when it gets fixed. It is what it is. We have so much other stuff to deal with. But in any case, I sit down and I, sit in front of that microphone and I just talk in all kinds of goofy voices and just kind of go with it. So the first edition of Strange Talk with Strange People is about aliens
And alien abductions with Thurman Thundercock.
and it's so far I think it's pretty good. And no script or anything. I just sit down and I bang out a conversation between Thurman Thundercock and whoever his strange strange caller is. Oh, let's go play some sand rodeo here. Some beach rodeo with these lovely people. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boop. Give it a gander. I've not done this in a while, but it is quite fun. You come up here like you're rustling cattle, in Australia. I think it's crazy they do that too. I'm not sure if you've ever seen videos of it, but where they use the helicopters to run their herds and whatnot in Australia. It's freaking wicked what those helicopter pilots could do, man. It's just crazy, crazy stuff. Also kind of crazy how those people just absolutely, literally disappear. It's not like they ran away, they just disappeared. Completely gone. I wish I could do that in real life. Like, you know what? Poof, gone. I'm just invisible. But I can't. So, anyway, we'll go to another beach, try to find other people. We'll play beach rodeo with them, and it's good fun. So like I was saying, I start that stream early in the morning soon, and then I'll do one in the evening. The evening stream, I'm hoping to kind of keep that one primarily Battlefield. Playing with the buddies, playing with the team, having some fun.
Going just straight crazy because it's a good thing to do. Good times to just lose your fucking mind with your buddies on the battlefield.
But in the mornings, just kind of have story time or something. So, yeah. Hoping it'll work out. Hoping people will enjoy it. It'll be good times. Hopefully interesting stuff. I know tonight's nothing special, nothing crazy. Kind of goofing off. Don't really have too much to say. I mean, I suppose there's all kind of things we could talk about, though. The world is going crazy, that's for as a matter of fact, you know what, talking about Strange Talk with Strange People and aliens and alien abduction, what do you guys think about that? Anybody, Bueller, you guys' take on the whole increase in, apparent, and by apparent I mean it seems to be an increase in UFO activity. I think really it's more an increase in acknowledgement of UFO activity. I think that it's probably always been pretty crazy, and people have been reporting on that kind of phenomenon for as long as people have had the ability to report on things and have that report preserved for posterity, right? So for as long as we've been able to record history, we have been reporting instances of UFO activity. Right, so these things in the sky that we don't know what the hell they are, doing crazy stuff, crazy things. And this goes all the way back, man. Like, it really is pretty crazy when you sit and you think about it and you contemplate what the hell that could possibly be, what's going on with that. I find it really hard to imagine that it's all malarkey. I don't really think it is. I definitely lean towards it's more likely to be legit than not. That's the same old argument everyone makes. Oh, I guess, did you guys see the bridge render right in front of me? You see how there's nothing there, and then all of a sudden, boom, we just explode and die? Isn't that great? Love that.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's like the best damn thing ever when that happens.
So, yeah. Yep. Go by that old invisible bridge. Got to love it. Got to love it. Real quick, I need to go in here and make sure that I am signed up for tomorrow's match. I'm pretty sure that I am.
But I had better check.
And just be certain. So, anyway, yeah, pretty sure aliens, man, they're coming. They're probably here already. They's amongst us. Yeah. You might be a fucking alien for all I know. I might be. You could be an extraterrestrial. What an interesting term. But, yeah, so, you know, the government has been leaking all this information, and by the government, I mean several governments. Not just the good old American government, but also, supposedly, there's supposed to be this great big reveal, this big announcement about that stuff here in, I think, June. So, definitely standing by for that. Very interested to see what the hell they've got to say about that. That's bound to be interesting. I can't imagine how it wouldn't be, but got a feeling they might be dropping some pretty big bombs on us, some pretty big little knowledge nuggets, right? Letting us know
But hey, boy, I tell you what, them aliens was here. They's been here for a hell of a long time. They's up to, hopefully
they're not up to something no good. That would, oh man, that would just be really, 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 really bad. Really bad. Super duper bad. You know, there is also the theory that, that announcement and, you know, all the stuff we're seeing about UFOs and everything right now is but another fear tactic from the governments of the world. Another way to pacify us as a people and kind of coerce us to surrender unto them even more of our liberties and aside from just our liberties, our thought. If you think about it, where we kind of give them the ability to dictate how we talk to each other, how we think about everything, how we go about our lives, all in the name of safety, and that is just not okay. It's not right, but they do it. Happens all the time. It's happening today. Everywhere you look. But that's nothing new, man. That's always been the name of the game forever. Forever. Whew, excuse me. Yep, every government through all of time has done everything they can to maintain control over their subjects. A lot of times the things that they do are not so great, unfortunately. And their intent is not always so great. So, gotta look out for that. Gotta keep that in mind when they make this great big announcement here in June. See what happens. See what that's all about. So, yep.
aliens is coming, aliens is here, I'm an alien, you're an alien. We're all some bitchin' aliens.
It could be too, man. So like how my gerbils, you know, I had gerbils, you guys had pets, whatever. We could very well be some alien's pet or science project or whatever, you know. Very well could be. Break that glass.
Break that glass because I'm hard ass.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Alright. So, in case you haven't noticed, I am and have been bored with Grand Theft Auto. Not really doing anything. So, let's do like a bounty. Let's do a bounty in Red Dead Redemption. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? It's too late, really, for me to get on and play some Battlefield 5, unfortunately. Just a little bit too late for that. Matter of fact, I really do need to be getting off and heading to bed. So you know what? Give me just a minute, folks. I will be right back. I'm going to check and see if I've got enough time here. I'm going to go hit the head real fast, grab a drink. I'll be back. Please, please, please. You know, stand by patiently. Don't leave me. All that good stuff. So much love to you guys. I'll be back in just a moment.
Bum, 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 bum.
Alright, folks, I'm back. I am back.
Yeah, ready for business.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna knock out, like, one bounty hunt on Red Dead. Just something to do, you know, why the hell not. Also, I do apologize. So, if you're noticing, like, my little stream setup and whatnot, my channel, it's kind of new. I've got all kinds of things that I set up today. And I spent entirely too much time on it because it is temporary. I've actually been working on all kinds of neato stuff for my channel myself. I've been making my own little intro video, working on some commercials, actually. So that next time, you know, when I've got to go get some water and use the restroom like just now, you'll have something funny to watch and listen to instead of just that thing that was just up that I forgot to hit loop on, so it just kind of stopped. Do apologize for that, but you know what, it's a learning thing. It really is, and we've all got to start and or restart somewhere. So hopefully you can bear with me and not hold it against me. It'd be super great if you could do that. I would definitely appreciate it. And I do very much appreciate those of you that come and watch me goofing off and talking all kinds of nonsense. Old Ghost, my man, thank you so much for joining the show.
Well, I'll tell you what, it sure is good to see you.
So far, Sir Mr. Old Ghost, so far, I have just kind of mediocrely goofed off in Grand Theft Auto 5, accomplishing nothing, just kind of flying around for no reason. I told the tragic and horrific tale of how my gerbils basically waged horrific murderous war upon each other as a young child. How one gerbil, or the two, I still to this day am not entirely certain whether or not it was a group endeavor or if it was just the one, Blackie, the male, that fed upon the offspring of Whitey, his betrothed. But he did, he definitely tore to shreds all their little babies. It was horrific. And they played in the puddle, and it was just terrifying. So I told that story, how that had occurred and scarred me for life as a young boy. And then I also told of Blackie's undoing several years later, when my cat mauled him viciously in my basement. And broke my heart, just shattered my heart. I was so devastated because I had Black, even though I was, never quite entirely comfortable around Blackie, because he did viciously murder his entire family. So that kind of always stuck with me, that you got to keep one eye on that fucker, because there was something wrong with that man. He wasn't quite right. Something a little bit wrong with that murder gerbil. So yeah, the cat did eventually tear him to shreds, and it tore my heart to shreds. Hey, Mojo. So this is Mojo. He is named after my dog, Mojo, who is actually sat right next to me, licking the face off my other dog, Desi. And I have a third one, Moose. He is somewhere in the house, probably farting really bad. Actually, we've kind of cured him of his
Vicious fucking butt clouds.
because he likes to fart super bad. And I mean, it's so bad that we thought we were going to die if we had to endure it any longer. Yeah, so recently I took him to the vet and got that all kind of fixed up, thank God. But yeah, so earlier I did tell everybody about the brutal acts committed by Blackie the murder gerbil, and then his horrific demise at the hands of Lucky the cat. I did tell about how my fish as a young child, Goldie the goldfish, would eat the cichlids, these other little fish in the aquarium. He would just feed upon them viciously, and then my dad, I think it happened twice, that my dad had to save the cichlids, or actually he saved Goldie. The cichlids were very dead, but he had to yank those other fish out of its mouth so that it didn't die, because he was big enough to get them in there, not quite big enough to swallow them all the way. But eventually Goldie and all the other fish as well, they did befall a tragic, horrific end when my younger brother and his friend Dustin decided to help me out by feeding them every single piece of fish food in the house whilst I was at school, I believe in the first grade, and I came home to find a fucking fish bloodbath, mass fish grave in my bedroom. That also was just a horrific thing to endure. So I told that story. We talked about aliens, because aliens are coming. They're also here. I think I might be an alien. Could possibly be. Would explain a lot. Talked about my horrific back pain that I have to endure every single day, because that just sucks ass. And some other stuff, yeah. So we've been yakking.
Well, I'll tell you what, we have been yakking. But I've been doing it with myself. Just been basically yakking to myself, and that's man, that can be kind of challenging for some people. Not so much me, because I'm insane. I can do it. Yeah, so the doggos, thanks man. I've got Moose, Mojo, and Desi, and they're all sweet dogs. And yes, things do tend to take a weird turn in my life, but that is life. Life is but one weird, sometimes painful, sometimes awesome, big ass freaking crazy turn. That's what life is.
Well, I tell you what, it's never exactly what you expect it to be. Shit just goes fucking ape nuts.
More often than not. It really does. Really does. Really does. I have had an interesting life thus far. I truly have, man. I have I have been through and experienced all kinds of crazy shit, some good, some not so good. But I am here today, alive, and more or less happy to be alive. This is Bucephalus, the amazing Tennessee Walker, named after the horse that Alexander the Great had fallen in love with and rode into battle many a time back in the day. And if you don't know the story of how Bucephalus and Alexander the Great came to be such good buddies, you need to learn it, because man, it's fascinating, it's interesting. I'm trying to remember, his dad, I think, was King Philip. Was it Mercia? I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna tell you now. I'm gonna remember it. When I remember it, I'm gonna fill everybody back in, because it is a super cool story.
Die, you scumbag fuck. Just shoot the dirty bastard.
Man, poor Bucephalus is taking gun bullets, and I don't like it.
Come here, you son of a so-and-so. Get fucked. You get fucked. Have some gun bullets. Eat my fucking ass. Die.
Yep. I like plugging people with shotguns. I'm kind of confused as to why they're not dying immediately. Yeah,
Gun bullets.
you too, yeah.
Stay down, you fucking goober.
Look at all these guys. Where are they coming from? There you go. Yeah, shoot him in the face.
Yeah, blast him in the face. Yeah, drop your glasses, shake your asses, face screwed up like you had hot flashes. Which one, pick one, this one tragic.
That's right.
You don't come messing with these kind folk around here.
I will shoot you in the face with my guns and gun bullets.
Dude, stop shooting me with my horse. It's really impolite. You let me shoot you. That's how this goes. Yeah, shoot your horse out from under you.
Take that.
Bucephalus, no.
Bucephalus, no.
You're fine, Bucephalus. You can handle it.
Hang in there, Bucephalus. Hang in there.
Man, they keep on coming, don't they?
Okay, we're gonna help Bucephalus real quick. Here, have some horse medicine. Jab that needle right in your fucking neck. You take that.
I don't think the people here are alive. We showed up kind of late, so whatever. They died.
Not my fucking problem. Not my problem. It's just not my problem.
There you go.
There you go. Deal with it.
Yeah, okay. Maybe, okay, this is just maybe, this is just thinking aloud, okay? Maybe don't set up your camp out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, okay? Where you know for a fact that Batman are roaming, okay? I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be setting up your fucking Wild Wild West meth lab out here in the middle of bumfuck nowhere in the territory of these bad men, okay? Because they think drugs are bad, okay? And so they come out here and they try to steal your drugs.
That's what had happened. They discovered your methamphetamine tent lab. And, they attacked.
Lucky for you, sir. You, yes you. You goofy old scraggly looking son of a so-and-so.
Lucky for you, I stumble upon you.
Yeah, he's lucky. He don't even care. Watch. Like, he'll be rude about me being here, too. What an ass. She's dead,
Well, that old boy had a gun.
is what had happened. Dude, cutie, what's up, darling?
Long time no see.
Hope all is well in your world, my friend. Been a very long time. Very long time indeed. What on earth have you been up to? Now, I know you've been working. I know you're working a lot. I don't know if you've been streaming. I haven't seen your stream up lately. Then again, you're usually streaming at a time
Of day when I do not have access to my stuff.
so I could try.
And I will try to change that.
As a matter of fact, I was just telling the stream earlier, cutie, that I am planning to very soon start streaming earlier in the morning. And that one will be like a stream. It's just myself, just talking, being crazy, you know.
Story time with Dum Dum.
And then in the evenings, like I am now, I intend to do that. I've been doing that the past few days, streaming in the evening time. But usually I'm doing so whilst playing with my buddies from LRRP.
Getting down into Battlefield.
But yeah, tonight I got on and there's just nobody on. Nobody on and playing anything, and the people that were on, they were in a party. The kind of party I didn't want to go in and annoy everybody, so yeah, I just kind of got in here, been goofing off on my lonesome, and as I've told Ghost, I was telling all kinds of crazy stories about the death of the tragic deaths of my gerbils, my fish, murder gerbil, murdering other gerbils, and just all this horrific stuff going on about how the aliens are here.
They are here amongst us, and more of them are on the way. And in June, the government gonna damn tell us all about it.
But how I also think that when the government does tell us all about it,
They're not gonna tell the whole truth, all the truth, nothing but the truth, because they suck.
yeah, that's my general thought. Basically, the entire world is freaking insane. Life is crazy. It could well be. Could well be that this is all a simulation. I don't know. I don't know if it is, though. See, here's the thing. If it's a simulation, I would have thought that I could have just miracled a new spine into my back long, long ago. And that's what I would have done to it. I'm like,
Give me a new fucking spine.
but I was unable to do that, so I'm kind of leaning towards it's not a simulation. Would have found a way to have manipulated the Matrix and get myself a new spine. Whoa, what were you doing in the hospital? Marissa, M, my dear friend M, what were you doing in the hospital? Please tell me, just hanging out, having good times, trying to cheer up sick people or something, and that you yourself are in good health. You are in good health, correct?
Please tell me you're in good health.
Your heart rate? Ah, shit, I have totally been there, dude. I have 100% been there. Many, many, many visits to the hospital because of my heart being all stupid. Come to find out, in my case, I had elongated QTs, weird palpitations, and basically an abnormal, normal, not normal stuff. So, like, things that weren't anything to really be terrified about, but jeez, man, when it goes crazy, crazy, it is terrifying. I'm really, really glad to hear that you, are doing okay, because, dude, that shit's scary, isn't it? That's really scary. I hate to say this, because I don't remember if this, I don't know if this is the exact, or an accurate statement, but if I remember correctly, one of the last times that I went to the ER, for my heart rate, it was at 200 something for like 4 hours, and I was so upset, because, and my wife was furious too. Man, I could barely walk, I could barely talk. It was just, it was the most terrifying thing. It hurt really bad, and we stayed there for like 3 or 4 hours. This was at the VA. It took them forever to even put an EKG on me. Before they put an EKG on me, they wanted to do a urinalysis test to check for drugs, because that's how what they think of fucking veterans half the time is, oh, you coming in here having a heart attack, we better make sure that it's actually a heart, that it's not just you're on meth. Like, damn, come on, dude. Come on. Yeah, and I'm not kidding you. I am not making that up. That actually happened, and it was terrible. Terrible. And I ended up having, yes, I had that. The tachycardia, which is, they call it like the nut, or something similar to tachycardia. It's like, they call it the nutcracker, the lining around your guts and your heart and all this kind of stuff, like, vibrates in a weird way and rubs together in some odd way. And I guess that muscle gets so tight it can crack a nut, and it is, like, extremely painful. They say it feels exactly like a heart attack, or stroke, whatever. That's what had been going on with me that time. And so, yeah, it was horrific, and my heart rate stayed up there for so long, but I am very glad to hear that you are okay. And, yeah. Yeah, you got to keep an eye on that stuff. That heart stuff is just, ugh, God, terrifying. Absolutely freaking terrifying. Not any fun at all to deal with. I miss you. Absolutely miss you. We need to get on a play sometime soon. Hey, good night, Ghost. Good night, good night. Hope you sleep well, sir. I hope that tomorrow brings you nothing but happiness and joy. Tomorrow is actually my birthday, matter of fact. So be sure to tune into my birthday stream tomorrow, good buddy. And, yeah, we will be shoutcasting. Well, I wish I was shoutcasting. I will just be streaming it as I play tomorrow's match. It is going to be so freaking cool. Can't wait to see you there. Ghost, I love you, buddy. Get some good sleep. Wonderful day tomorrow. I'll see you then, sir. Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you, M, very much for the early birthday wish. I think I'm 34 tomorrow. It's so weird. The past couple of years, it actually does kind of, when you're in your 30s, it's odd. Like, you kind of lose track of which one it is. My wife and I are constantly like, how old are you? You know, asking that of each other so that we can kind of remember. It's terrible. Anyway, we're filling out forms and whatnot. We kind of have to scratch the head. In my case, I can blame that on several blows to the head, you know, concussion. As is obvious, there is a reason my name is Dum Dum. And, yeah, it's because I'm fucking dumb, as you well know. I think a lot of that comes from the several concussions I've endured because I'm dumb and do dumb things. Particularly as a younger man. I was a crazy, crazy child, and I was a crazy, crazy young man. In my, you know, early 20s and whatnot, through mid-20s, did some just nutso stuff. I came through it. I'm alive. Just a little worse for wear, but I'm alive. Oh, and I'm very happy to see that you are alive as well, and that you've made it through your tachycardia experience. I know that that is not fun. I am so sorry that you had to deal with that, but man, I couldn't tell you. You know, I really can't tell you how happy I am to hear that you are okay, and just how happy I am to see you pop up in my chat. That is so cool. I've not seen you in a very long time, and it kind of makes me sad. Man, we used to have some fun. You get on here and have some fun again. You know, hey, and as you can see, I'm streaming again, so hopefully soon we can do something to support each other through that. I'll support you, you support me kind of thing, like the old days, Have some fun with it. Have some fun. As a matter of fact, M, what is something that you would like to hear me discuss in this here stream I've got going on right now? Is there anything in particular you'd like me to ramble on about? Earlier I was talking about aliens and alien abductions. Just saying. You know, they're coming. Ooh, also, what the hell was the also? Yeah, you probably missed it because it was earlier in the stream, but I have been working on a new radio show. It's called Strange Talk with Strange People. I'm hoping to release that soon, and I'm hoping that when I do, you will find great humor in it. I don't know. It's a little bit. There's a little bit of foul language in it, not like just abundant foul language, but it is there, and that's because it's I'm playing a few different characters, and they are just that. They're absolute characters. Crazy people, crazy people. As you would expect of someone calling in to a radio show entitled Strange Talk with Strange People, hosted by Thurman Thundercock. So yeah, it's not all PG-13 there. I do apologize for that, but you know, it'll hopefully bring some smiles to some people and laughs to as many people as possible. That would be just super awesome. And I will be posting that soon. And I think what I'll do is I'll put that somewhere up on my Twitch page somewhere, so people know, hey, he's done this, and then there will be a link to follow. Hopefully, I can get it set up like that. I think I can. I've got a lot to learn again with the Twitch setup and all the different things I can do with Streamlabs. Like, I've got so much to relearn, and it's been a process. And some of it's been an enjoyable process. Some of it's been just a bit like, oh, tiresome. But I'll get it figured out, and it's fun. Yeah, make the best of it for sure. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy the sound of my alluring voice. I'm glad that it can bring some happiness to you. That's what I'm here for. And it truly is. It truly is. You go look on my bio somewhere, it does say that that's my goal. Make people laugh, make people happy. I think that's a good goal to have in life, and I think it's actually an easier to achieve goal than people might think. Because all you gotta do is to be kind. to people. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Be nice. Be a nice person. People like that, you know? And it's just awesome to go through life with kindness in your heart. Ooh, we got something here. We got a collectible, maybe. Maybe. Oop, oop, oop. My bad. Didn't mean to run into you, good buddy. Hopefully I don't get kicked by these random horses. Oh, I guess I can wave at him. Emotes. I'll wave right back at you. Hi, buddy. Hi. Oh god, oh god. Put the gun away. Put the gun away. Oh god, put the gun away.
Sweet Jesus, sweet Jesus.
That's the thing about that, man. You playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and you're like, oh, hi, friend. Nice to see you. I'm going to wave at you.
Now I'm going to point my gun at you really fast out of nowhere, out of the blue.
And it provides for like a very tense moment where you think that you might accidentally blast them, and that's just not nice.
Good to see you back, sir.
So I don't think I have any any deliveries to collect because I just had done that. Nope. Okay, so what we need to do,
What we need to do here.
come here, Bucephalus. I want you over here. What we need to do is to clean the guns up. Make sure all the gun bullets are all topped off and all that.
And get ready for battle.
Because we're going to do us a bounty. Oh, thanks for that host, QTM Squared. QTM Squared. Thank you so much for that host. And for my other lovely viewers. QT and I go way back. QT is a wonderful person. A wonderful mother. She's a good friend to have. A hard-working young lady. And she's just an all-around awesome person. All around a wonderful human being. And it is so good to be a friend with her. Just saying. Just putting that out there. Because it's the truth, man. Good people. And that's the thing. You want to surround yourself with good people. Truly. It's important to do that. Truly is. And it makes me happy to see her. Because it's like seeing an old friend. Truly is. Truly is. So glad to have all you guys here hanging out with me. Checking out the show. I know it was a smaller turnout tonight than lately. You know, we've had some pretty good shows past few nights, but you win some, you lose some, right? I feel like tonight's stream, even though we didn't get as many viewers as normal, is still a win in my book because I got to see some of my friends. So that right there kind of makes up for it. For the lower count, may have had a lower count of viewers, but I had a good quality in those viewers. Those viewers were of high quality in my book. So therefore, I feel I won. And did you see that awesome action jumping off the roof onto the horse?
Now it's time to fucking find a bounty board and get down to business.
Skirt. Alright, right, chum. Whose butt needs hauled in today?
A Wild Wild West. This is old Dum Dum 31 and I'm here. I'm here to collect on this here bounty.
Hey, Em, do you watch this? Do you play Red Dead Redemption 2 by chance? I'm gonna wait for your answer before I do my next move, because your answer is going to determine what my next move is, my friend. Sadly, no. Yeah, sadly, no is right. Sadly is right, because I'll tell you what, this is a lot of fun. This game really is a good time. And since you have not played it before, I think what I'm gonna do, show you a legendary bounty.
Let's see what we can't get into.
Legendary bounties are kind of cool. I think I've got all of these are pretty, they're kind of set up to be pretty hard now. Let's see, Jimbo Finley. I'm trying to remember what his deal is. Bank robbers from across the south. The Garship starters off scene.
Sporting an extravagant tailored suit. He and his heavily armed band are said to occupy a dilapidated colonial property in Bayou Noir. NWA.
Huh. I'm just gonna call that Noir.
With them are captives, including some predatory species.
Oh boy, that's interesting.
Oh boy.
That tells me, with predatory species, they've captured themselves some kind of vicious critter, and they're hanging out with them. So that's kind of a terrifying thing to think about. How about we go, I think we might need to go check out what Gene Bo Finley is up to. How about that? How about we go just give a gander. See what old Gene Bo has been up to. See if we can't bring him to justice.
Bring him to justice. Make him feel the full extent of the law. The fullest pain of the law.
Gene Bo Finley.
Okay, I'll be quiet so you can hear about old Gene
Damn,
Bo
I'm
Finley.
starting to wish I'd kept this fool for myself. Rich dandy who read one too many dime novels, out there trying to play outlaws with the big boys. Loves himself just as much as his daddy clearly didn't. Spent his inheritance rounding up the best gunmen money can buy, but they don't give a damn about Bo.
Oh,
Their
they
only
don't.
job is to make him look good, get his name in the newspapers. He and some of his fancy rifle club friends have taken over the old mansion at Shady Belle. Lots of guards, lots of weapons. Nothing but the best for young Bo. So why don't you head over there and dirty up his suit a little?
There we go. Now,
Okay, I do apologize. For some reason, again, my audio had chosen not to work.
but I think we got it fixed. Okay, so the audio's up and running.
And we are up and running.
We're running and gunning. We're gonna find him for fun, and we're gonna bring him in under gun. Don't you know it? And I won't give him no gum, no chewing gum. No, he won't have no fun without his chewing gum.
He's gonna get fucking caught and snatched up by Dum Dum.
That's what's happening.
Okay, Gene Bo Finley. Come here, Gene Bo Finley.
Uh-oh, we got guards. Okay, we got guards. Hold up, stand by. We gotta kind of contemplate what we're doing here. Here. Here we go. I'm gonna sneak in.
And by sneak in, I mean just
Full frontal assault, I'm thinking, is the way to go, right? What do you think, Em? Viewers, friends? You think I just do a full frontal assault? I just sneak on in? Or what do you want here? Extreme violence? Let's see here. I'm gonna go... Matter of fact, alright, we got the express, got the slug. All in tip-top condition.
head on attack this, hell yes.
Okay, buddy. I believe that was a miss, actually. I should have gutted that one. Okay, yeah, they got a Maxim machine gun.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they got a machine gun out there. Okie dokie. We're gonna do this a bit different. 'Cause boy, they are shooting. Yes, they are shooting. There we go, got that gunner down, got him down. Oh god, keep going, Bucephalus. Bucephalus, my faithful steed. Let's, blow them up somehow. Oh, careful. Careful, Bucephalus, you got it. You can do it, Bucephalus.
You can do it, my faithful steed. Hang in there with you, buddy.
Darling, you got this. Even though I apparently am missing every shot. Die. There's one. I shot the tree. They get that reload in. Run. And fire. Alright, run. Fire. Can't move. That's not good. Gotta keep that big gun down. Keep that big gun down. Okay, I hear you yelling at me about nobody stepping foot and all that kind of thing. You know what? I don't take kindly to it. I just don't. Did I now? Oh goodness. Come on, little horsey. You can do it. Oh, we want to blow that up. Oh my god. Kinda making some weird movements here. I'm not sure what's going on exactly. Having some issues. Try this again. There we go. Who we got over there? Oh, someone shooting me. Everybody thought of that. Someone's getting hard on that machine gun again.
Boy, I tell you what.
You stop shooting us with gun bullets, or I'm gonna start getting
Mad enough to do this. And a little bit of that.
Oh boy, and we got more incoming on us. Alright, shotgun time.
Busting out my fucking big baddie. Big old shotgun. Oh, he's took us down.
Oh, I don't even know what happened.
Son of a bitch! No!
Bucephalus,
Come to me, Bucephalus. Come to me. I will come to you. Okay, Bucephalus. We got this. Come here, baby. It's okay. I won't let the bad men hurt you. I shan't do it. But now I'm angry. Now I'm really fucking angry.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I think that the way that they treated us was unkind. It was unfair. I will have none of it. We're gonna give them a what first? What's gonna happen? That dynamite bounced back off that damn tree. It really did. There we go. I'm stuck. Okay, I was stuck on a fence thing. That's just fine. What am I using? Repeater. I thought I was supposed to be on my shotgun. Alright. Repeater is not wanting to make good hits. Why? What's up with my repeater? Alright. Try this again. Sorry for the really bad play. I don't normally have it quite this bad. I promise you. Need to move. Ooh. There we go.
That's what you're supposed to do when I say move, is get out of that area. Move.
Have some of that. Stuck again. Okay. Alright. Yep. Alright. Nope, nope. Have some of that. Yeah, you just eat on, you just enjoy, use some of that. How about that? How about those potatoes? Have a whole bunch of people up in the damn barn, I'm sure. Oh, my God. Run, dum-dum. Run, run. Oh, God, run. Live, dum-dum. Bucephalus.
Bucephalus, you must escape the area. Now.
Come here. Come hither, my beloved steed. Run, Bucephalus. We need the... This is what we want. This is what we need.
Forward. Onward.
Yeah, I keep getting stuck on crap. The dogs are pulling my cables. Oh God, dogs, please. You're not helping Daddy. You're not helping Daddy when you're yanking his cables out. Oh, that was a horrific shot. Die! There you go. Who else we got?
Is there no one else?
Is there no one else?
I know there are. I see you. You're right there.
Listen, you've been a naughty boy. You've been a bad man.
Now you must pay with your very life.
There you go. My request for the end is that this did come to an end. Because, my goodness. Oh, this guy. Right there. Die. Run, Bucephalus. Run. You know, when you're getting shot at, that is like the best time for you to run. As a horse, just saying. Since you don't like it, you don't enjoy being struck by gun bullets,
Then run. Run, Bucephalus, like the wind. Trample that man.
there you go. Keep running. Keep running. This is a... Go! I say, go! Go!
You stinking fucking you, Bucephalus, goddammit!
Oh, I apologize. I'm not doing so well. I don't really know why. Probably because I'm super tired.
And just being a menace. But we will strike them dead.
Alright. Let's start with regular for now.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Die.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Oh, you want a little brush? You need a little brush, Bucephalus? You need a little brush off there, do you?
Fine.
Okay, good. That's good. That's good. You're fine. I don't know what those things are over there. What do we got over here? Go to this guy. Oh, we're down quite low on those. I wonder, actually. Wonder if...
Wham! Good night. Good night, said the dum-dum to the creepy man on the machine gun.
Real slow approach. Looking for his buddy. For his buddy. We gotta be careful because they got a lot of buddies here. Wonder. Alright, I guess the gig is up, right? Yep, I would say it is. Dude, Bucephalus,
You must move, friend.
to action. Okay, we're gonna have 17 rounds left with this. Make sure we got everything else. Okay, what do we got here? Pump. Good. Alright. Alright, Bucephalus. Be ready. You be ready.
You be ready for things to go sideways. And then you help Daddy. Better help Daddy.
some odd lighting. Can't really see these fellas. Oh, that's a rock, I guess? I don't know. Can't really tell. What on earth is that stuff? I don't know. That's... He just moved then, didn't he? Yeah, he ducked it. We got this fella here. Got God. Alright. What else can we get? Alright. That guy took a lot of gun bullets. See. Look at those targets of opportunity. Look how terrible that is, though. You can't see a damn thing. Like, that's right next to me. And you can't see it, so that's just great. Yep. Good job on that. Rockstar, what does this explode? Nope. Okay, I guess I'll move up just a tiny bit. Why not? Okay, that's a man I can't engage. That man is wounded at least, at the very least. And we got people coming in from behind me. Looks like we do. Alright, good. Take that. And that. Sneaking up behind me.
I tell you, we won't have it.
We will not have it, will we, Bucephalus?
Boy, I'll tell you what, we will not stand for it.
I'll tell you what I'm long for or not, buddy. You ain't long for this life. How about that? Don't you even think about getting on that machine gun. Oh, God.
Oh, I guess I better. Oh, that old boy wants me. He wants me bad. Dang. Okay, that last one surely was a hit, right? What is going on? There we go. I think it's this fella here causing me the grief. Go. We got another one somewhere over there. I don't have any more dynamite. Alright, hurry up. I was hoping this would be a lot faster. It usually is a lot faster, but this one, for whatever reason, is not going so quick. What we got going on here? Alright. Take cover, genius. There we go. I believe I just shot that man's head off. Okay, alright, your turn. Alright, I see you over here too, you crazy thing, or is that a horsey? Alright.
Boy, I'll tell you.
Surely don't want me coming over here, do they? They do not seem to be happy about it. Okay, we got some on the back here. And approaching. Right there. That.
How about them apples? You like them? Did they taste sweet?
Okay. Alright.
Come on now. There you go. How about one for your face? How about one for your head? There you go. Yeah. Enjoy it. Got your little snack here. It's called a fucking gun bullet. Tastes great. Tastes like pennies.
Alrighty. Getting a little bit closer. Wonder if we can turn this sucker around all the way. Nope. Can't. It's really too bad. Would have been super cool. Loved it. Were we able to turn that thing all the way around? Hey, where's that other gunfire coming from? Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he's been deleted.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm super sleepy. I'm actually really tired now because it is officially past my bedtime by a good bit. By a good bit. Oh, no. I'm so sorry that you're leaving and got to go to sleep. I'm getting off as soon as this little deal here is done. I'm not sure if that's the man I want to catch right there, so I'm going to be careful before I shoot him. Yeah, I'm getting right off after this. I am so tired that I'm making one of the easiest missions hard somehow. I really am. I'm exhausted. Okay, there we go. I saw another one of you back there. I know you there. There you are. There you are.
Oh, man. All right, fine. You want to play that game? We're going to sneak up on you a little bit. Come on, stick your stinky little head out there again. Do it. Do it. Oh, got it.
Having fun yet? That's what he says. Oh, that's a horsey. I don't want to kill the horsey. Horsey ain't done nothing to me. Okay, back to the pump, because we are... Yep, I see man out there. Surely not a nice one. Oh, really? Guess they're shooting out of windows now. Now tell me that's not the guy right there. Okay, it's not. I also don't know what the heck that dude is doing. Is that not the person? No? Is it not them? I guess not. Hope not. Okay. Alright, we're gonna move in. First, I want to get rid of all this kind of crap. Got someone in that window. Just doing bad things. Oh, shit.
Oh boy!
Here.
Have some of that. What you get? Alright, I guess we're going in.
Guess we're going in, folks.
Before we do, go ahead and reload this. You all ready? No, stop that. You're gonna kick it. Okay. Oh, little Wild West room clearing nonsense here. I'm thinking old Jimbo Finley is above me.
Oh, would you look at that, sports fans? Oh my God.
That room's a bit
In need of this.
okay. Surely, yeah, I was gonna say, surely that should get that cleared out a little bit. Cover transition.
Cover transition.
Dude, I don't see anybody. What on earth? I know there's a fella over here. Gots to be. Yep. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah. Probably wondering like, the hell is that man thinking? Oh. Okay, there we go. Stairwells are always some of the most dangerous places to attempt to clear in a home, building, whatever. Gotta watch out with them stairwells. Yep, there he is. I wanna shoot this box and BAM!
Ah, you have been put to hell, Sal.
Ow. Oh no!
Attack him. Beat him unconscious. Go to sleep.
I gotta go make sure that you're not the boss, and then when I find out that you're not, that's the boss. Okay?
You're the boss, aren't you?
Of course you do. Everybody
Okay,
knows
where'd you
you
little,
are.
where'd you die. First. My hot left.
Alright, there we go. Okay, come here, Gene Bow, freakily. We're gonna use the... Where the hell is my good lasso? Okay, all of a sudden I'm missing my reinforced lasso.
Good job.
Good job. There, Rockstar. Because I have had my reinforced lasso forever and a day,
To do.
and now it's just gone. So I don't know why that is, but it is. Come on, Jimbo Finley, you little freaking turd. Look at all this trouble you've caused me. All kind of trouble and furious anger. Yeah, you can just quit your whining about it, too. Really, I'd like to loot all you little friends. Take all their freaking crap. Because that was just a big, gigantic pain in my butt. But I'll just go get you turned in real quick. You're not Jimbo Finley. You're not Jimbo Finley. Damn it. Come here. Come here.
Ow. My goodness.
I said pick up. I said pick up. Okay, pick up Jimbo Finley. Pick him up.
Chat, are you seeing this, friends?
Pick up Jimbo Finley. Alright, there we go. Good, we've hoisted him onto our shoulders. Okay, now we must away with him. Alright, alright, alright. Em, I hope you catch some of my streams too. Really, really do. I really do. It'd be so cool of you to come and support me. And it was super cool of you to come and support my stream tonight. Thank you so, so much. That was awesome of you. I really appreciate that a lot. I really do. I love talking to my chat. No, that really is the thing. I really do enjoy talking to the people that are in here watching me, listening to me. And again, so for those that watch this vlog, I do apologize that I underperformed right here because I'm telling you, it's past my bedtime. Kind of tired. I got some stuff going on right now, so wasn't really paying as much attention to it as I should be, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And yeah, I hope you do enjoy it. Of course. And then, of course, like right when they come, Ego's tearing ass through the woods, because that's what happens when they dice makes your fucking reinforced lasso go away. They don't stay tied up very long. You deal with this crap. So, wait, we got another one? Come here. Oh, that was a big miss. There we go. And, of course, another one. Okay, do I not have any bullets? Nope. Jesus. Now I gotta deal with all these guys. I'm gonna have to re-lasso him because he's gonna go running away. Yep. What the fuck is this? Alright, alright. And that's it. That's the end of that. He's gonna get away. Oh, it really is all of it is because they took away my fucking lasso. Otherwise, dude, get on the horse. Get on the horse. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been able to break away so freely. Where the fuck is this guy? There he is, over here. Oh my god, what is happening? Okay. There we go. Run after him. Hey, catch up with this man. There he is. Alright, and now you, sir, are to bother me no more. Terrible shooting. Whatever. Catch this scumbag. Dang, that was obnoxious.
Boy, I hate it when that crap happens.
Still like a hog time. If he was doing this with my reinforced lasso, he could not possibly have gotten away that fast. But, you know, it's whatever, man. These games, you know how it is. You guys play games, you know, you get it. Yeah, this shit goes sometimes. And get on the fucking horse. Hurry up. Rockstar, your fucking animations are too damn slow, for one. There's, gotta tell you that. They take way too goddamn long. Because, you know, if I were loading someone up onto the back of my horse, for instance, and the horse was absorbing, I don't know, 17,000 fucking gun bullets the entire time, and so was I think maybe I'd changed what I was doing from just super slowly, casually loading this freaking turd onto the back of the horse to maybe throwing him on the ground and shooting the shit out of those other guys. But no, instead you get stuck in a freaking hours-long animation. My goodness, very, very frustrating. So yeah, that's what makes it funny, man. That's what makes crap like this funny. Like games like this, that's where the humor comes from. And what are you wanting me not to take him inside? You want him in this spot?
Rehabilitation might be beyond them, but
Alrighty.
we hope.
Got that
We
done.
pay on receipt of goods.
Oh my god, and it should have been way easier than that, but again. Yep, you were there, you saw it, you know.
Boy, I tell you what.
You were, some of you were with me, and some of you will be with me in vlog, and when you do, I do apologize. I've had a bit of an off night, and so this was a bit of an off stream, and I do apologize for that. I do also promise to only continue to do better in the future. So, in any case, yeah, that was okay. It was actually not okay. That was the worst one I've ever had. But we got it done. So that's good. I'm glad we finished it.
I heard that Richard used foul language in his sermon last
Need to go ahead and run to the post office real quick. Gonna get all the guns clean. You know, you gotta take care of your guns, man. You be going into no gunfight with dirty guns. Does not work out very well. Good night, Em. A blessed night to you, my friend. Hope you sleep well. Hope to see you soon. In fact, I know I will, and I'm looking forward to it. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Okay, that one's clean. Always clean your guns. And as you can tell, as you can see, we went through quite a bit of ammo. And we really did. We burned through some ammunition on that one. Way more than we should have burned through, in all honesty. But again, it happens. I think we even ended up using one of these shitty old carbines at some point. Not that I care to deal with it, but yeah, as a matter of fact, I don't. We'll just stick with that. Those aren't very dirty. Gonna clean them anyway. Just in the interest of proper gun care for proper functioning in future gunfights. You know what I mean? Just important to take care of them. There we go. Doodaloo, all topped off. Alrighty, did we get this one? Yeah, we did. Okay. And now it is time to go off to the post office and collect new bullets and new bullets, and hopefully I need to find out where the heck my reinforced lasso has gone, for it is of great importance when rounding up these dirty scoundrel bounties and bringing them in. Like old Jane Bo Finley, the turd what had once almost got away through Sumpagin, Roachshire Wheel, and Force of Wheel, I should say. That scumbag was recodified, reconfuculated, and dragged in to be held under the, and pressured and punished under the fullest extent of the law of the Wild West. I reckon they'll probably have him hung up by high noon tomorrow. Probably take longer than that. Takes a little while to build that manifold, or that, that manifold, that scaffold. Yeah, I don't think they were building too many. Well, they could have been, I don't know. Anyway, go ahead and get my stuff here.
Give me my stuff, postman.
Look at that freaky looking dude. Look at those cold, dead eyes. It's bizarre. They look dead inside, but also terrified. Like he is scared to death of something.
Excuse me, sir. Sir. Who are you looking for out there? Have you been being bullied, sir? Is someone harassing you, sir, my friend? You're being bullied, aren't you? I can see it in your eyes. It's not okay to be bullied, you know. You can talk to me.
The levies they putting on shipments. Ain't akin to robbery, I tell you.
Okay, someone's robbing you? Someone's been robbing you? What was that you say, you crazy bastard? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna leave you to it. You, fucking scare the ever-loving shit out of me. You're a terrifying person. Yeah, goodbye is right. Good freaking riddance. I'm gonna ride as far away from you as fast as I freaking can. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. That man was terrifying. So terrifying. So absolutely not okay in the head. Now, anyhow, that's gonna be it for me tonight. My beloved chat, my beloved stream. So it was a pleasure to have you guys show up. Those of you that did, thank you so very much for your support. It's just too cool of you. I appreciate it more than you know. I really, really do too. I really and truly do. It means a lot. Really does mean a lot to me. It's quite boring to sit in. It's not just boring. It's kind of a weird feeling, a bad feeling. Sit in here all on your lonesome, talking to yourself. You know, kind of.
Well, howdy now.
That isn't the best thing. So, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'll do it. If I have to do it, there's no one in here, then fine. That's what I'll do. I'll get in here and just kind of ramble. Because you know why? It is my hope that those ramblings somehow make someone else's day a little bit better. Maybe I can make you laugh. Maybe I say something really stupid or something in a funny way. Whatever. You know, tell you some story that makes you feel better about your life. I don't know. If I can cheer you up, then that's it. That's all I need. That's good enough for me. So that means I gotta sit in here and just make an ass of myself. Then so be it. I can do, will do. So I'm DumDum31. I'm here to have some fun. So in any case, thank you again so very much for showing up to support me. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be back on again tomorrow, which is my birthday. It will be a birthday stream, okay? I'm not entirely certain what time. I do think that I very well may knock one out early tomorrow morning. If not early tomorrow morning, then it will be in the early afternoon. Sorry, had a little bit of a, well, not really a brain fart. My wife just kind of came in here and stared at me awkwardly, and I stared back at her awkwardly like, WTF, mate? Yeah, so, like I was saying, tomorrow, maybe in the morning, perhaps in the early afternoon, certainly in the evening, and most definitely, during our competitive match. LRRP versus EOW Battlefield 5, I think. 16v16, maybe 20v20, maybe more. I do not have the exact numbers right in front of me at this moment. Either way, it's going to be freaking sweet. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody to come on down and watch us get down, because it's going to be super fun. So, with that, I do bid thee a fond and fair adieu. And I look forward to seeing you again, friends. I really do. Wish you all the best.